line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Wow. Let's have some fun as we begin today. Get your tablet and pen. Let's get ready to begin. My name is Ray Reynolds. Write it down. I'm going to be your coach the rest of your life. I'm so tired of so much crap that I hear every day. I'm going to tell you about 2 emails I received today. And it breaks my heart that so many people get screwed over by other people. So I'm going to tell you the truth and exactly what needs to be done. So don't take it personally. Bottom line, it's live 6 days a week. The only person on this planet is online 6 days a week. The United States of America Incorporated is me. And I'm one source that can answer most of all your questions. No tablet, no pen. How are you going to begin? Because you can't take pictures. You can't record. Here's some goodies I obtained. Can you imagine? One of the emails that I got this morning. I didn't listen, and I should have. I invested $50,000 of money, all right, and I could not lose the money I was doing for real estate. He bought into some BS multi-level marketing crap to teach you how to do real estate. Okay, the moment I gave him the $50,000, the money was gone. I'm sorry, I'm going to call that stupid. You see, I wouldn't have gave him money. I would have gave him a credit card and a corporation. I can write off the interest rate and credit card. If I lost, worst case, I make the minimum payment. But when you take money from somewhere you're not supposed to, friends, family, whatever you're going to do, that's called stupid. Stupid, okay? Pisses me off. Number 2, I saw your webinar. All right, then I gave my attorney $4,200 to do a corporation. Okay, every time I ask a question, it costs me $500. All right, literally. And it says when I asked the question, you couldn't answer it, had to go do research and come back. Then it was another $500. I mean, how many stupid attorneys, or should I say stupid people, pay attorneys for retainers and they don't do anything they're really supposed to do? You think they're the savior or something? Yes. I should have believed, Ray, you're for real. Well, I don't understand stupid. I'm sorry. I mean, the reality is if you're going to really be in business, you never spend your own money. That'd be stupid. I'm the original OPM. Come on, people. This is ridiculous. All right. We should have millions of dollars of credit. They should be in little books like mine. I've been collecting this since I was 9.5 years old. What the hell's wrong with this world? Are they just all stupid? I don't get it. I came from eating out of a fucking trash can, being used and abused. I wanted out of hell. See, that's the problem. I've been fighting since the day I was born. You maybe don't have any fight left. Maybe it's wah. You see, you got a choice. You want to go get it? Then let's go get it. Knock off the crap. Look behind that damn curtain. Let's go get it. See it. Believe it. Go get it. You got a choice. Like when I was a little boy, they kept saying money for a rainy day. How many stupid people? All the grown-ups, you listen to them. Money for, I said, stop it. I said, what is the answer to that question? Oh, you're just a little boy. I got an IQ of 203. I got total recall. And I'll take on anybody knowledge on this freaking planet, anywhere. All right? I hate stupid. So what I want you to do, you get out your damn credit cards now. Now. I want to stick you in the back of that card. I want the limit there. I want the 25% utilization. Always never past 21%. Damn it, I set up that system and I trained Ken Yarborough. TRW, Sperry, and more. To do it right, my way. Your problem is you follow like sheep and ducks. So this is a policy and a procedure. Write it down. $100,000 of credit, two cards, all right? And you maintain 29%. That'll give you 71,000 of safety credit. In case blankets the fan, lost a job, or pandemic. You got no choice. Unless you want to go blah, blah, blah all the way home. It's up to you. You still got to realize this is called the line of defense. We're going to fight to win. But again, don't put all your eggs in those baskets. How many dumb times have I ever heard, don't put all your eggs in one basket? So what did I do? It's simple. The franchise tax fee, the corporation, Secretary of State. You see, here's the thing about a corporation, half you have one. All right, you're sitting there going, beep, 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 about it. You can see the corporation and the Secretary of State. That means they see they see you. When they sue it, they sue you. You're a duck. You're a sheep. What did I create? Division process. You see, it's private. Nobody really sees it. And the bottom line is I created division process in 85, 86. Where the blank have you been? I've been teaching and preaching for 45 years. Let's get where we need to go. Oh, let's put all the ducks in a row, or don't do that too. To me, that's just the blueprint. Go and get the million. Put your ducks in a row and listen to me and do exactly what I tell you to do. Let's go get the million. And let's stop bringing the damn pain home. It just amazes me that people are so stupid bringing the pain home. I didn't get a family. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. I got used and abused, and it sucks. I want it out of hell. See, I built a blueprint that works. And I can rebuild your life one piece at a time. But you got to listen. You got to learn. You got to do what I tell you to do. You willing to play? And don't you give me no $50,000 and piss it away. It's ridiculous. The lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. And we're not doing stupid things anymore. Chasing the goal. Which one are you? Are you the one chasing? Or are you the one being caught? Who are you? Get to know you. You see, you got choices today. Everybody makes the same stupid mistake. And it's amazing. It's just so frustrating. I knew the answer at 9.5 years old. You see, people use their SSN for credit purposes nowadays. 70s and 80s, they never did that. They got the credit in the mail. You get one chance to try, and you backed yourself in a corner. Now what are you going to do? You jacked it up. You got stuck. You couldn't write out diddly squat. Why would you do that to your family? I want you to own, all right, you're good and you're bad. I want you to learn to play my way. We the people, I love it. Tax, 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 and probate when we die. There you go. And guess what? You use your SSN? You didn't have to do that. But let's understand how to play. A corporation's a legal person, Chapter 18, public record. You need to watch the banks. I mean, it's amazing. We watch so many banks shut down locations called branch numbers. They bankrupt the hell out of it, and they get a tax credit. While you go home and got boo-hoo-hoo to you and your family. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. I'll never understand, stupid. I'm sorry. So understand something today. A corporation gets a division. The division process, that's basically what, a piece of property? That's a franchise? That's you? And it's privately too? And I get more than one? Wow! We're going to take out stupid out of your life from now on. You're going to do it Ray Reynolds way from now on. I want you to get an SS4 today. Now, I'm going to push you to get to the million. Write it down and do it now, now, now. SS4, it's right in front of you. Let's look at this form and dissect this form. When I explained to the famous attorney after I did Helping Hand Industries, when I was 9.5, his name was Ted. He used to be a Laker. When I'm sitting there with Ted Turner, with that dummy, saying there's 26 ways to use the form, and they go, what? What a bunch of dummies. Ted Turner, I mean, come on, they don't even know how to play. All right, they got lucky to make their money. Let's fun. Simple. Do you see where it says legal name of entity? Do you see that in your face? Or individual person? Or a what? Ooh, I could actually learn to play and quit bringing the damn pain home. What a concept. It's amazing. So we're going to get out of stupid. We're going to do it the right way. You're going to get to millionaire. if I got to drag you up the damn hill. See, the SSN is a 1040 tax return. The SS4 is 1120 tax return, and it's a tax ID. You never had to bring the pay number in the first place. You're highly intelligent. What the hell did you do? You like following like sheep, ducks? The only chance you get is a second chance this way. Let's welcome ourselves to the United States of America Incorporated. They got 50 corporations. Wow! They call them states. States got corporations, they call them cities. Wow! And then they invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. It's public record. So they get to bankrupt the dead, stay in business, and write it all off. Then you keep going wow, 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 all the way home. I don't understand. We, the people, have a constitutional right because Supreme Court says that a corporation's a legal person. I want you to pay attention today and stop bringing the pain home. Now, I want you to understand something today. I want you to compare SSN and SS4. I want you to let me build you a corporate umbrella. Listen carefully. If the corporation you have today, if you have one, does business, when they see it on Secretary of State, they sue it, they sue you. That's called stupidity. If your corporation's a management company, managed in divisions, each division can be disconnect, isolate, incorporate, write it down. If I have to, then I can try to save it. If not, I can bankrupt the damn piece, and I can save my other pieces. That's what the division process does. It saves the assets of the other pieces and the corp and your family. You like bringing the pay home or something? What's wrong with you? These suckers turned up. Your goal is simple. I created and invented division process because I never wanted to bring the pain home, and I wanted a second chance in case I needed it. Your problem is you. You're lacking knowledge is why you bring the pain home. Bottom line is we're going to look at my dashboard. You ready? I've been an associate and affiliate for 39 years, 119 creditors, and I think all of them suck but 10. So look on the bottom of this. I can basically have the option to build a credit file. I get to build them a credit builder file, okay? So why we call it credit rebuild, okay? Understand? I can put a social security number or a tax ID. And on here it says I'm requesting on the behalf of a person, corporation, division, subsidiary. So that means I can do one per entity. So if I screw up one, I go get another one, another one. Your city, states, and federal government do this. Your banks do it in your face. Your grocery stores, what's wrong with you? I don't get it. Each tax ID is entitled to a cash credit report. Write down division of you. Write down this way, division of me. Your biggest problem, like I said, is you. I want every one of you today to basically play with me for 6 months, and I'll get you to $1 million. Then some of you, if you got the guts, I'll get you to $1 billion. I got no BS to give you, but I will drag your assets up the hill. So let's learn to play. Division of me. Write it down now. That car. That's one of the Lamborghinis. Here's the keys. I bought my first Lamborghini. I was 14 and a half. Why didn't you? I invented Car Finder. Why didn't you? I don't understand. That Lamborghini is $6,800 a month. If I buy the Lamborghini and I lose it, then the creditor turns it to the IRS and gives me a 1099-C. But I planned the problem just in case shit hits the fan. And that's what you didn't do for you. Now, if I buy the Lamborghini and the corporation, oh goody. When they see the corp and they sue the corp, they sue me anyway. I'm still a friggin' duck. That sucks. Now, my way, the way I designed it is the Lamborghini's in a division. Understand? And I have a choice. Me, a division of me, I can use my SSN or my SS4. Let's see. SSN would be stupid. SS4 would be brilliant. So if I guarantee that Lamborghini as a division of me in a division, and if I screw up anything, the divisions will go away. I disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I'm going to try to save it. If I can't save it because I have no intent to do fraud, I'm going to bankrupt the hell out of it. And then I'm going to go play with the other ones and go get another one. But I'm not bringing the pain home. Why do you bring the pain home? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Why the hell do you bring the pain home? I don't get it. I don't get stupid. Sorry, you're not stupid. What you did was stupid. Here's a lease of a building. You guarantee the lease of your SSN and you put it into the corporation. Oh, goody. Either way, you're screwed. Division, no way, hurt the corp or my family ever again. Your choice. The house, how you play the game. Next. SS4. That means we receive money. We don't pay tax until we're profitable. We get to pay all the bills first. So rich and famous people get lines of credit above what they bring in into the billions, so they never have to pay tax. What a concept. And then under the Fair Lending Act, every credit card can have 99 more sisters. I've been collecting these suckers since I was a kid. Millions and millions of dollars. How many books would you like? I have briefcases of these. But again, I plan the problem. But there's always some turd in the bowl trying to screw you up. It always happens. So a division of me and a division for each item. Got it? Gotta learn to play. Now we're going to build a corporate umbrella. You got that? Come on, draw that now. All right? Your goal is not to watch me. Your goal is to get to work and let's go get it. Knock off the crap and let's go get it. It's that simple. Corporate umbrella. You've heard the words, right? So let's understand. Attorney charged $7,500. Bad what? Bad advice? I don't understand. Stupid. All right, and I told Betty, I'm sorry, you're stupid. All right, she's not stupid. What she did was stupid. She calls and she tells us her story and have to rebuild her. Attorney charged $7,500 for a corporation and said, let's put that duplex in the corporation, and then go. Did they sue the duplex? Sue the corp? They sue Betty. Betty's still a duck, and that sucks. So I said, Betty, we're gonna do it my way. Okay, and your attorney's an idiot. You should sue him or her, charge you $700. Corporations are free in all 50 states. I knew that at 9.5. Why would anybody be stupid enough to buy a corporation when you didn't learn diddly squat? I don't understand stupid, do you? So the duplex is put into a division. So understand, here's a corporation and it's a division. But then we have a problem. Our problem is we have unit A and B. There's two different families. Which one's going to slip, fall, and sue us and screw us over? Come on, you got to plan the problem. So when we look at this corporation and a duplex into the corporation, and then we have to have two subdivisions. They're going to sign the leaser. If there are two divisions and two different names, that means unit B sues. We basically disconnect, I say incorporate. If we can't solve the problem, we bankrupt the hell out of it, we save the other pieces. How about you ever know that business is a game? I wrote the book, How to Play the Game of Business, 45 years ago. You got choices today. I don't understand. Are these turned up? Can you hear me yet? The problem is you. You see, if you got a house, you're going to lease it out, it goes through a division. You have a duplex, it's 2. You have a fourplex, it's 4. You see, I developed in subdivisions for my, commercial real estate, my apartment complexes and all the goodies. I like goodies, don't you? Now you got a corporation, goodie. I want you online today. Write it down now. I want you to search your corporation. I want you to find your name on it, because then I want you to understand the reality of life. All corporations are public record. Whee! There you are, a duck. They sue the corp, they sue you. I think that's kind of dumb, but that's okay. Let's understand today. All right, if you use your home address, now that would be stupid. I want that changed today. You see, here we got to think about planning the problem. That's right. You didn't plan the problem. You need to. Put your ducks in a row my way. You're going to use Ray Reynolds' blueprint. When a lawsuit occurs, it's filed, you became a duck. Quack, 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 quack. Divisions, they give you the line of defense. Why would you ever run a business as a corporation when you should not? Because rich and famous people have companies that own companies. They play. By the way, all right, divisions are more private. They're not in your face, but it's up to you. Reality is pretty simple today. We get to learn to play. Is that okay? I want to play. So let's understand. It's like when you guarantee the lease, building, franchise, whatever you're going to do, is that a division of you? Or is that an SS4 or SSN? Who's going to guarantee? I'd like to have a division for the asset and a division to guarantee it, because you're allowed to. But that's just what I want to do with you. You see, you're not the duck if something goes wrong, as long as you have no intent to do fraud. But the reality is that's up to you. Please don't have the intent to do fraud, because I'd be the first person to testify against you in a court of law under a corporate umbrella. See, this means very simple. Understand, you gave yourself one chance to try under an SSN because you followed like sheep and ducks. You know it's the truth. If I get you a gold card up to $1 million, paid over time limit as well, every division gets another set of credit files. That means every division can finance its ability to become a bucket of money. I wrote a book on that too. So do you really want $1 million of credit? Or are you just sitting there going, me, blah, blah, blah? All right, are you full of, you know what? Or you want to play? Because the goal is never bring the damn pain home. My motivation was I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. I didn't like eating out of a friggin' trash can. Corporate credit, all of it is a damn write-off. And it builds its own credit. Personal credit, hell, you can't write a diddly squat. So that $100 million building there in front of across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall, that $1 million Lamborghini, that $5 million mansion, and that race book that said the Ray Reynolds University.com, I obtained them all. What's your problem? Your problem is you. Rebuilding you that first 100,000 is a pain in the ass. It really is. Because I got to get you to do what I tell you to do. And that's the hardest thing to do with some of you. You think you know it all. Well, you don't. After I get you the 100,000, like Mr. Bach, I got him those gold and platinum cards. And then we build up to the $1 million. We can do that with Wanda as well. You see, you got choices to play. How bad do you want it? That's just one of the 3 yachts in the backyard. Would you like one of those too? It's not mine, but I got the keys. So if you let me add you to the credit system, you can get a mansion like that one too that I obtained worth $5 million. You got to play. So let's show you the goodies, some of the goodies I obtained. And then let's teach you how to get the American dream. And let's analyze your credit right away. See, if I get to analyze you, I can tell you exactly what you need to do in your part and what I need to part. From there, 750 should happen within 90 working days. That's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. So here's my schedule. I've been online or in somebody's face for 45 years. Where the blank have you been? Or are you a client that screwed up and going to come back again? Quit screwing up. You see, repackaging you. 45 years. I got no excuses. Now, I did my last and final boot camp. All right, literally this year. I'm not doing it anymore. This is my last and final year, the 6 days a week. This was sold out. I do have 2 fallouts, and they are dropouts. One had a death in the family, you understand that. The other one got credit and doesn't think he needs our help anymore. He'll be back, but then there won't be any space for him anyway. So if you want to play under the corporation umbrella, all right, maybe you want to take a 6-month program with me. You have to understand, is have to become a certified CFO. You have no choice. 1,000 steps to millionaire. Our goal is to understand the Ray Reynolds University. All right, I'm going to leave 10 billion plus to it. My children control it. I don't own it. Isn't it fun? Now, what I wanted to really do after I got that 2.6 billion in corporate structure, I wanted to help everybody for free, but nobody wanted to play with me. My wife calls this my hobby because I haven't had a paycheck for 30 years. It's probably true. The programs you get involved in, understand, I'm going to give you basically your money back, and most of them are times 10 in personal business credit. I want to take away your excuses. So draw the diagram in front of you. Here's a corporation with divisions. Write down divisions or entities. See, when you watch Bank of America bankrupt every branch number and locations, they get a tax credit. Same thing with basically Chase Bank, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. When you watch Sam's Club do this, 63 locations 2 years before pandemic in California alone, over 1,204 locations. They're still the #1 box store on the planet, right? When you watch Geico run out of California because they changed the rules and still advertise and sell insurance, then you watch 11 cities file bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act, Chapter 9 bankruptcy. See, your problem is you keep falling like sheep. Why don't you dissect everything around you? Let's have some fun. Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and reprogram your brain into millionaire status. I want you to master my blueprint. I want you to master Ray Reynolds' blueprint to change your life. There's no excuse. I want you to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. See everything you want. Make that master list. Pray, let God open the doors and go get it. I got everything I wanted. By the time I was 4.5 years old, everything opened up and kept coming and getting it again. Here we go. 14th Amendment. This is where you screwed up. All of you did. 14th Amendment of the Constitution says corporations are a legal person. Okay? And then we, the people, tax, and probate when we die. All right, from there is SS4. What I'd like you to do is join them together. I want you to file an S corporation called single filing. IRS.gov, write it down. 1244, write it down. File a tax return that you don't ever almost have to pay no tax ever again. You could play. My thought of the week is pretty simple. No matter where you come from, it could be in out of a trash can being used, abused as a kid. I didn't get a family when I was a kid. I don't no idea about a mommy, a daddy, a cousin. I don't know how that stuff is. All that's how us fathers know best. So let's understand something today. You can reach your goals no matter where you come from. When I kicked the door jam at 10, that was fun. When I kicked the basketball hoop, they go, wow. To this day, I keep hearing stupid people saying white men can't jump. It's funny. I'm the white dude that holds the record on the planet. Fastest kick and highest kick on the planet. I reached my goals. Why haven't you? I want to repackage you, if you let me. I want you to draw this again and again. Here's a corporation managing entities called divisions. We stop bringing the pain on because that would be stupid if we don't. And then we basically put our ducks in a row. And then I'll let me repackage you under a corporate umbrella. How hard is that to do? That's what I want to do. But it's up to you. Could you imagine I incorporate rich and famous people? People coming out of prison, people that are homeless too. Well, what did you do? Simple. You sit around the kitchen table, friends and family, and you said, honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, especially if you're a guy. Oh, I'm Tarzan. You got to knock off the crap. You give yourself bullshit titles all the time. And what happens with you? What do? We're going to start a business. Stop it. Until you build corporate credit, everything you're going to try to do is going to get screwed up, and it's not going to work. What did you do? You took your credit. You jacked it up. You got stuck. You couldn't write off diddly squat. Why? I want to stick you in that damn card today. This has to stop. This is ridiculous. I want to get on the top of the biggest hill and yell to the world, do it my way. My way gets it to million, then to billion. Never bring the pain home. Why the hell would you do that when you never had to in the first place? I don't understand, stupid. I'm sorry. Write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. Let's see it, believe it, go get it. I wrote one in the game of business 45 years ago. Sold these books at the Bonaventure for 32 years. Sound fun. 5,000 a set. Here's a real estate system that gives you millions of dollars of property too. Here you can come to the bank and be basically what? You can have buckets of money too. So now it's normally $3,000. You can get it all for $9.99. If you invest during this broadcast only, I will give you all 18 books and CDs for free. Free. See, I want to take away excuses. When you start a business, understand something. It's simple. They're going to push you down. They might catch you, or you might fall down. Hey, that's business. Because most people around you, a lot of them ripped you off and knocked you down. And you allowed that. Why would you do that? Now, my journey was not so easy. I'm born in a damn taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital. She didn't want me. I got to be with the Hope family, she devil from hell. Rich and famous Hope family. Yeah, right. So I got used and abused and it sucked. But the reality is up to you. If you want to start your journey today, I'm just going to take away your excuses because I'm God's example. I want you to learn to play. So let's understand today. Every morning I'm up at 2:25 in the morning. I go to my knees and say, thank you, Jesus. Then I go look in the mirror. I've been doing my mirror tests and checks since I was about 2.5 years old. Have I completed everything I need to? Is there more to be done? I was on a mission. See, your problem is you listen to your friends and family, and they cloud your direction, and they get in your way. Why don't you have somebody coach you for 3 to 6 months who's actually brought in millions and billions structure. I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. Maybe you'll pick me, but that's up to you. July 4, 2009, I got 3 yachts in my backyard. I'm on the Bonaventure every Wednesday night, helping people 6 days a week. Everything's great. My wife says, honey, can we take the yacht, one of the yachts for the group of people to watch the fireworks? Why not, honey? Simple. There I am the next day, dead in a coma. I died here, but I was in another place. Time stopped here, didn't stop where I was at. I heard my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. They're going to take my heart and take it away. But I got a choice that day. It was simple. Didn't matter if you're worth millions and billions, you still get to die. That's what happened to me. But Jesus said, stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. See, I want to take away your excuses because you went through this or that, blah. Do yourself a favor. All right? To feel sorry for yourself, that's 3 seconds or less. I moved 24 times the time I'm 11.5 years old. I've been shot twice, knifed 6 times. I'm not going to stop till Jesus wants me to stop. I'm his example. See it, believe it, go get it. Let's get you to go. Let's get you to work. Okay? One of my books coming out this year, Jesus is not a drive-through. See, being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. You have to understand what that really means. So let's show you a bunch of goodies, because you'll know I'm not full. You know what? Like most of the people on Tickety Talk and Google and YouTube, crappa. Bottom line is very simple. Here's a Lamborghini. It's part of the Lamborghini collection. Here's a Duffy in the backyard. Here's a mansion. And I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet because white men do jump. Stupid people say we don't. And then what do we look at? We look at race boats in the backyard. Where you park yours? Helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and don't forget the Ferraris too. Come on, people. Your problem is you didn't do what you were told to do because you've been falling like sheep. I want you to commit 3 to 6 months to me. I want you to do everything I tell you to do. I don't want you to think. The more you think, some of you screw it up. Ray's rules. We're going to get that blueprint to see it, believe it, go get it. You got it? So what are we going to do? Credit repair is a fraud. Come on, Google Federal Trade Commission will tell you they're a fraud. They're not allowed to collect money up front. Today, I want you to write down Section 611. Write it down. I want you to Google it. See what you can do for yourself today, too. You see, when these people, some of you pay $100 plus a month to these credit repair flaky, rippy off companies, they're going to take that money as long as they can get away with it. See, they don't have a magic wand. They're not taking care of your debt. So your score's going down. You can't get any more. You want a real solution? You have an open collection account, negotiate the debt. Man up and woman up. Negotiate the debt. From there, if you want the 750, all you got to do is what I tell you to do. All right, negotiate any open collection account. All cards but 2, 25, 29%. And let me do a rapid refresh that I invented 39 years ago in rapid scoring 2. Now you got a 750. You can sit there going, beep, 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 or you can become a CFO for corporate divisions. You see, that's called the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Reality is simple, 25 steps today. What I want you to do, I want you to log into Credit Karma right away. They got no fun there to help you. My new dashboards will put them in last place. The ultimate goal is very simple, step 1. Number 2, I want to analyze your credit. I want to show you exactly what I expect you to do, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do after I analyze you personally to get to 750. All right, Spirit and Equifax TransUnion. Then we're going to basically get out our Social Security card now. Now, get out your Social Security card out of your personal wallet. Here's the problem. When you were born, depends if Nixon took the gold standard out. If he did, Mama got your SSN for you. They got to bond the baby, $35 million apiece, print some more money. If you did it, it's because Nixon didn't take out the gold standard yet. You did it from age 14 to 16 probably. Here's the application none of you paid attention to. The application for Social Security card, we're going to pay attention today. You should have dissected this, okay? It says name to be shown on card, full name at birth other than above, other names you use. Now, the people who got credit cards in the 70s and 80s, all right, they didn't use their SSN like a bunch of dummies do today. The SSN is for what? 1040 tax return. When you look at your card in your personal wallet today, I want you to read it. I want you to see what it says. It says do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, and it says don't carry with you. But every time you do an application, don't you write it down? It even says property of, so it's administration, not you. That's IRS. So let's compare this. SSN is for the 1040 tax return. From there, when you got your first paycheck on that first job a long time ago, you thought you were ripped off. Half your money was missing. And then someone pointed out the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. See, we're all sheep and ducks. Your problem is you didn't look at the 14th Amendment of the Constitution that says a corporation is a legal person. So we want to combine we the people, SSN, and SS4. We're going to do this together. We're going to do it the right way, my way. And then you're going to go to irs.gov and get a hold of a 1244 form. Bottom line is going to be up to you. I want to get you to Maine if you'll allow me to, but you can't screw things up. Number one, we get one SSN. That means you only get one chance to try. 9 out of 10 people screw it up every day. Number two, all right, we get an SS4. There's 1120 that's due. When they see the corporation, they see you. So when they sue it, they sue you. You're still a duck. Yeah, the corporation buffered tax and got all the write-offs too. But it screws up, they sue it, they sue you. Still a duck. Your banks and grocery stores and cities in your face have subsidiaries. I created division process. I want you to create the line of defense so you don't bring the pain home ever again, but that's up to you. You got to learn to play. You got to listen today. Ultimate goal, become that certified CFO. So I have to rebuild every one of you. During that, you have to listen and do what you're told to do. I got to make you the CFO for the corporation and the divisions. At the same time, I'd like you to understand the SS4 some more. So I'd like to do a division of you. I'd like you to have 2 CFOs for the corporation. One is your SSN, one's your SS4. I want a backup for a backup. I want you to choose wisely from now on. I want all your ducks in a row. All right, I want you to learn to play under the corporate umbrella. Is that okay? You see, the reality is this. I'm the only one 6 days a week teaching what I basically created anyway. And I did it for me. Understand the application of Social Security card. You didn't pay attention to number one. SSN's for 1040. In the corner there it says SS5. Once again, that's IRS. Let's compare it to an SS4. So let's look at the form you can download today. Legal name of entity or individual person. Your banks and grocery stores bankrupt locations called branch numbers because they have separate tax IDs. They get a tax credit when they screw up or make a decision. You screw up, went home and went boo-hoo-hoo. That has to stop today, being a certified CFO. So let's dissect the form more. Number 6 says reason to apply, banking and credit purposes. The only form in the United States of America Incorporated that allows one per entity. There's your second chance you didn't give yourself. Corporations should only do 4 things. Buffer tax, no taxes due to your profitable. Corporate credits are write-off, build it on its own corporation. Car at fleet price, hotel free buffet. Then the division should do 7 things in the beginning. What do we look at? Line of defense. Screw it one, get another one. All right, they're cheap. Multiple functions, buy wholesale price, multiple reports. Real estate is flippity dippity doos, and liability. You got to make sure you have no intent to do fraud. A division is your line of defense. So every tax ID, debt follows tax ID. At the same time, we can build cash credit reports. Is that okay with you? So I want you to understand, I'm going to give you a statement of guarantee. All right, this means very simple. I will guarantee exactly what I say I can do. But this means very simple. You have to do what I tell you to do too. Like I said, let me play with you 3 to 6 months. But if you violate, like Mr. Green here did, all right, he keeps coming back again and again, all right, and he screws it up, jacks it up, applies for credit, and screws up my program, then I close your case. That's it. See, here's the thing. I'm not here to play, but to win. When you want to play push me, pull me, and jack up cards, and I added history to you in your corporate division, and you violate by applying for credit after I did that for you, and then you want to go, then I have to do 1 or 2 things. I have to charge you a fee because I paid for the first wrap or refresh, and you didn't pay diddly squat for it, and you screwed up what I did for you. You're going to pay a fee, or I'm going to close your case. You see, I'm here to win, just like you. I want to change this world. The bottom line is up to you. If you got a negotiation you need to do, get off your butt, stand up to the creditor you owe. Man up and woman up, pay your debt. IRS, they got a form too, irs.gov. They have a 656 and a 433 A and B. You can solve that problem too. What a concept. So we're going to do a rapid refresh. We're going to rebuild your credit to a 750. You're going to be part of the program. You have to do what I personally tell you to do because I'm the one who's going to analyze your case. I'm going to repackage you. No excuses. You're going to do the 3-step, simple KISS method. From there, we're going to take that 750 that's waiting for you. We're going to analyze you. We're going to dissect it. We're going to rebuild it and do a rapid refresh. You're going to put your butt in classes on Saturdays many times you can for 90 days. We're going to target 750. I'm going to charge you $999 flat out. I'm going to get you a $1,000 card back to you, $1,000. Understand? That way you got your money back. During a broadcast only, I discount that to $4.99. And your choice is to scan right there, pay a little fee, or use Zelle, because Zells are free. I'm your coach for 90 days. That card now becomes $500 to reimburse you. Take a picture of Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@racecredit.com. Now, you want to give me your referrals, that's fine. I'll build more credit or send you 10%. But your referral has to be paid in full. Simple. From there, you need to get assigned a specialist or talk to the floor manager or paralegals or accounting. It's 800-510-3338. You see, here's the thing. You added yourself to the national mailing list. All this news crap about robocalls, you did it to yourself. You're a voter. The #1 voting registry is sold to every mailing list on the friggin' planet times 42 times. That's how you robocalls. He did it to you. You got a corp, you got a cable bill. Would you call 888-567-8688? Opt out for 5 years. Let's get off that damn list. Now I want you to plan the problem. I want you to remember that friend and family member that ripped you off. You allowed it. You spent thousands on crap that didn't work. So I want you to get that safety credit. All cards, sticky, limit, 25% maintained, no past 29%. I want you to create your line of defense. I want you to have that discipline and not screw it up again. I'm the one who designed for Yarborough for TRW and Experian 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Now it's on all the dashboards. So that's sticky. That'll save your assets. But again, your goal is simple. Let's understand. As we play, yes, you're going to have an emergency. You're going to do this. Stop it. Ridiculous. We all go through crap. Blank happens to all of us. So when you jack up these cards, that's called stupid because you didn't have to jack up those cards. All right. You see, all cards but 2. All right. Make sure your credit report uses the 29% rule. 2 cards on the planet, you can charge up to $1 million each. Each, as long as you maintain the payment, they never fluctuate your score. It is a platinum and gold card. It's simple. Your lack of discipline is why you bring the pain. I mean, you fall like sheep. That stops today. Today, every application demands a certified CFO for cash credit. You want me to build one of those? Simple. Or 2 of them? I charge $9.99 each to build it up for you. It's very simple to do. It's like yesterday. All right, no problem. All right, we got a Zelle. See, the goal is simple, like Daryl here. I got him gold and platinums, unlimited to $1 million each yesterday, and I got him a $20,000 Spark card for the hell of it too. You see, your goal is to understand. Just because you lose your job, have an emergency, that means you have to what? Bring the pain home? You run out of time, you run out of money, and you can't wait to jack this up. I think that's stupid. Stupid, because you never had to in the first place. So it's like today. The average person wastes $50 every other day. You need $5,000 now. Go ask your friends and your family. Ask them. In the bank, they're all going to say no when you need it. You don't need it. Here's some more. This is a $5,000 card in my hand. If I max this sucker out today, all right, the payment's $50 a month. So if I use some common sense, the average person wastes $50 every other day. Having a safety credit card would make sense to me. Well, you thought the credit was free money or something until you screwed it up. Here's the problem. You. When you jack up and you screw up and you waste 140 a week, which you say, and they say you do, which I believe, 600 a month. If we take $50,000 off of a corporate credit card, which you get to write off the entry in the credit card and line of credit, the payment is 612.26. So to use some common sense, we can get two pizza restaurants during the pandemic with a drive-through and delivery service. There's no excuses. We just came out of the worst pandemic I've ever seen in my life. But again, it's up to you. You're going to say, well, it's the only one. No, I had H1N1. See, reaching the goal, believe in yourself. Me, I believe in God and I believe in me. Breaking their record for the highest kick on the planet when I used to kick the basketball hoop and hit the door jams at 10. See, white men do jump, but how many stupid people you see that say they don't? Since a white dude holds the record, you see, that's your goal. You need to reach every goal you got, but you have to see it, believe, and go get it. There's no excuses. So the reality is, when Nixon took that gold standard out, I don't think you paid attention. I want you to write down Ray's rules now. I want you to write down 100,000 on a couple cards, 29% utilization, 71,000 safety. See, if Blankets the fan lost a job in pandemic, you got a backup. You planned the problem. But if you use it to start a business, that'd be stupid. Don't you think so? See, understand. If we use our personal credit to start a business, you can't write off diddly squat. All right, you can't write off. No, why? I mean, come on. You jacked it up, got started. You couldn't get any more? It never works. When you take corporate credit, you build it from the corporation and its own divisions. You finance that business, you write it all off. When you lose, you bankrupt a damn division, not the corporate, your family. And if you win, why don't you just take and basically absorb the taxation? Have some fun. Oh, by the way, that's Ray Reynolds' blueprint. That's step 7 today. You got the guts to play? We'll find out that today too. You got choices. All right, there I am in that coma. There's my backyard, one of the backyards. Don't you get it? You got a chance to change your life and do it my way. My way works. Once you Google the address, you'll find out I'm not full of you know what. I've been in 2 comas in my life. One was crippled and couldn't walk. They told me that. The little lady said, ring the bell to go pee-pee. She didn't ring the bell. I rang the bell. She didn't show up. She was in the backyard and by the pool having a cigarette. I rode off the couch to Lane Street, hit my face at 42 miles an hour. Phony too. Ah! Rode off that couch. I grabbed that ugly orange shag carpet. I dragged my ass to the pee-pee. But Jesus said, get up. And I got up. And now, what? He's dead. I love this. You see, the last time in a coma, I got to die and come back and play with you. The devil's trying to hold us back and take us down. But God's the laser and God's the Niles. See, I want you to focus on this page. This is what I heard at 7.5, being used and abused by Mrs. Hope's and her family too. So let's understand. They had their poker game. Now I'm going to circle it for you to get you to pay attention. A corporation is a legal person. It's right there. Do you see that? It may sue or be sued. I got excited. I could get out of hell. Wow. I was 7.5 years old. I learned to read at 2.5. I learned to memorize. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. See, I knew there's a library next door. I walked in and said, "Man, what does this mean?" She said nothing. She walked away. I thought that was rude. She came back and said, "Here's a microphone. Here's a blood." She was a oh my God. She's the librarian yelling at me. Here's a microphone's book. I'm interrupting her. What? To a coffee break? I read the book and I got pissed off. I knew one thing. If there's no book of the blueprint, I got a choice. Accept it or go write the damn book myself. With an IQ of 203, why not? So I went back to that library for 2 years. So I was 9.5. I sent away my money order to the Secretary of State of California. All right, simple. See, corporations are free in all 50 states, a little filing fee. Don't you ever spend thousands for a damn piece of paper that's free. These attorneys and CPAs, when it sells corporations, that's all they do. They're all full of, you know what? I'll take on any of them, just have some fun. See, the lack of knowledge makes us do stupid things. I'm the founder of Helping Hand Industries. 100,000 in the mail credit. I named the movie Dave. You pay attention today. Corporations get credit, so do divisions. We have to write it all off, finance the business on its own merit. Oh, I'm sorry. You think someone at Bank of America is guaranteeing shit? Corporations that guarantee credit. I mean, I don't understand. Don't you get it? I built credit for my cat. $1 million for Sam Reynolds, a cat with credit. I'm at the bottom of you to pull off a stunt to prove my point. Egg Magazine interviews me. And what do? I tell them use plastic to finance the business. The next issue, what? See, I want you to take out your magic wand today, and I want you to have 9 divisions of you. Yeah, you. I want you to give yourself 9 chances to try, as long as you don't have an intent to do fraud. Because if you do, then I testify against you in court of law. Let's do the corporate umbrella. You got that so far? Let's understand. All right, we got to look at Betty. Betty screwed up. $7,500 for an attorney with bad advice. I don't get it. Corporation, they transfer the duplex in a corporation. They sued the corp. They sued Betty. That's not the way to solve a problem. You got to plan the problem. Duplex was put in a division. This is what I did. Then I had 2 subdivisions, A and B. So I don't know which one's going to sue, unit A or B. Who's going to fall and sue and try to screw somebody out of money? Hey, lawsuits the #1 thing in the world today. Come on. You see bloodsuckers all day on TV and through the road on the freeway and the billboards. So if we have the divisions for the duplex, if unit B sues, we can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and save the other piece, the division and the corporation, because the divisions are private and they don't have to come after me and my family. I mean, I'm not stupid. So why would you do something stupid? Because you're not stupid either. So think, if you're going to lease out a property, shouldn't it be a division? Oh, duplex 2, fourplex 4. See, here's what happens. If you allow me to get you the tax ID, I'm allowed to set up the Superior and Treasury and Equifax business reports. I'm allowed to build you cash credit to the corporation. Then I line you up for checkbook money. Is that okay? See, now you finance the business on its own merit. And the next thing is you say $1 million, I'll say 9 divisions. You say 5 million, I'll say 41. It's been proven again and again. Your choice is simple. Here's a corporate umbrella. Understand that. Here's your biggest screw up in your life. You allowed yourself to be 1. Isn't that a lonely number? 2 could be better than 1. You hear the song? See, the corporation is a management company. Each division gets a credit file and $1 million card. That could be up to 10 million. Each division should have a piece of property. Each division should have a franchise. Wow, if I screw up a division, I got 8 left to go, and I go set up another one too, just like Bank of America and the cities and the grocery stores do. Wow. You have the same constitutional right. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. I pray these are turned up today, because you got to have some fun and play. But again, that's up to you. Maybe you like bringing the pain home and feeling sorry for yourself. All right, I hope not. I invented division process in 85, 86. So let's play. If I get you credit, you don't know what you're going to do, why do we loan out the money? I put on page 6 and basically my book, Reaching the Finish Line. And also on top of that, the corporation is winning the game of business. Page 6 says cash flow for your time. I wrote that 45 years ago. Someone stole it? So why don't we get cash credit and loan it out? Oh, by the way, that'll enhance your paycheck or basically replace it. But that's up to you. Oh, you want 190,000 a month? It took me 41 divisions. Do you want to do that? It's in my book called Buckets of Money. So you might want to pay attention to become a money-making machine. But again, I like goodies. I only show my goodies, not on the tickety talks. And I Google, I love this. The guy had this car showing this big, Bugatti and this Lamborghini, like he's rich. I Googled it and I found out the license plates. I traced him. He literally borrowed the money and he leased them for 2 hours for a stupid ass video. Would I say that out loud? I mean, come on, show your real shit. All right. I'm tired of so many people being full of, what? Oh, well, I like the goodies. You like that, Harvey? We went to Love Ride twice with Neil Diamond. You like the Cadillac? Oh, I like the buildings too. Wow. Your biggest problem is you. How bad you want it? How bad you really want to be a corporate millionaire? That means you have to do everything I say to do, when I say, how I say for the next 6 months. All right, then I'll get you the million. I got no choice. You got no choice, because I'll even guarantee it. I want divisions. I want tax IDs. personal corp division subsidiary? Hell yes. I want you to understand how to get your life where you want to be. Division of me. Who's going to guarantee the car? You, SSN, SS4. Is it in the corporation or the division? Same thing on the building and the house. You receive money, SS4. We don't pay taxes, we're profitable. And under the Fair Lending Act, we're allowed 99 cards every damn card. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. I've been teaching and preaching this for 45 years. Where the blank you been? You don't know how to pay attention and follow through? Google, search, SOS, yourstate.gov. Find your corporation, find your name, find out you're a duck. And I'll pray you didn't use your home address. When there's a lawsuit, because you have to plan the problem, and they sue the corp, they sue you, you became a duck. My way into the corporate umbrella, you never bring the pain home. Division of you, that gives you the line of defense. Is that okay? Because the divisions are more private. They're not in your face. So each one's items get a division. All right, tax ID, and you guarantee it under tax ID too. It's up to you. You see, as long as you have no intent to do fraud, you have the ability to repackage your life and put all your ducks in a row. And then every division gets a credit card and more and more. And we finance the business and write it all off. When we win, isn't that fun? Never bring the pain home again. Corporate credit's a write-off, personal credit's not. So let's understand division process that I created. I'm going to do the paperwork if you want me to. Tax ID. I'll add 2,000 of history, so that way it maintains the credit report sitting there, ready to build credit on top of that too. The office is going to charge you $1,000 each, no problem. We're going to build a corporate umbrella, so debt follows tax ID, and then we're going to build cash credit reports. Got it? Cash reports. That way we can finance the business. Now, I basically, during the broadcast, because I haven't had a paycheck for 30 years, as my wife says, this is my hobby, probably is. Very simple, I charge $500 each, 3 for $1,500. But I'd like you to have 2 divisions of you and 2 divisions to do business. So today you get 4 for $1,500. You scan, pay a little fee, or use Zelle, because Zelle is free. There's your Zelle information. From there, the goal is to repackage every one of you 100%. So if you didn't get into setting the tone, my last and final boot camp I'm ever going to do, because this is my 45th year. All right, there was a part 2 to that. All right, I have 2 people that fell out. One had a death, and the other one basically got the credit, doesn't think he needs me anymore. When he comes back, the position will be sold. So it was sold out, but there are 2 available. Okay, so if you want to be and take that position, all right, you got to do it right away. So I'm going to do a 1-hour blueprint with you, okay, about past, present, future, and goals. We're going to basically do a weekly, all right, our video meeting. It's at 3 o'clock on Saturdays, 6 months, and that has been waived the fee. From there, level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty classes, that fee's been waived too. It's for 6 months. We're going to build you bonus credit for $50,000. Normally it would cost you $5 by itself. Reality, it has been waived. From there, that's a $35,000 package. It is basically being liquidated at $5,000. If you want to pay in full, you get a 10% discount, or you put $2,500 now by Zelle, and your balance is due in 30 days. That is a 6-month program. It is the last and final one I'm going to do in my whole life. Simple. Use Zelle, 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 now. 2024, it's very simple. All right, I got my TV show and radio show, and I'm not doing 6 days a week. All right, my wife and my kids, we're going to our castle in Ireland. I'm going to have some more fun. I'm going to go on a business trip. Or you can pick a 90-day program. The 90-day program is pretty simple. You get a call with me every week. We give you all the workshops and specialty classes, 9 divisions, 100,000 of credit, normally it's 10,000, normally $20,000 package. All right, literally, if you did it now, it is $6,999. It has to be paid in full, and it has to be by Zelle during this broadcast only. Okay, if not, then someone else sells it at a higher price. Always put RW when you Zelle what you Zelle for. The goal should be, we want $1 million of credit cards. We want $5 million of checkbook money. Let's understand what checkbook money is. The banks give you unsecured line of credit up to $150, no tax return is needed. But you need a 2-year corporation. So you take the one you have now You wait till next year, or if you have the 2 years, that's great. If not, I have them in inventory for you. All right, I'll have the 2 years, but it's up to you. Your checkbook money should be up to 5.4 million. All right, but you have to have divisions in the corporation and structure the right way. So we go get some checkbook money. So if you want to reach the office today, they're selling the 2-year corporation profit or nonprofit. I think there's one nonprofit left, the rest for profit, for $999. If you did it during my broadcast now, that means now, you would get one of those for $299. It is liquidated price. I don't get a paycheck. I don't get a commission. Now I got 8 classes in specialty in rotation. Every Saturday at 8 a.m. there's a specialty class. This Saturday is tax balancing. We charge $999 for all specialties for 90 days or $499 each class. That's up to you. It's a Zell. Now, every cash application demands a certified CFO. If you want to get the cards that never affect your credit, if you max them out $1 million and you maintain the minimum payment per month, I'll build you one of those. It's $999. It's a Zell. So let's understand. What most people do is they take their personal credit, they start a business, they jack it up, they get stuck, they can't get any more, and they couldn't write off daily squat. That's called stupid, because they don't win. All right, they never work. From there, when we take the corporate credit built on its own corporation, all right, we win, we absorb the taxation usually. If we lose, it's a division, and we bankrupt the division, we don't hurt the corporate or our family. There's no reason anybody should have in the first place. Borrowed money is not taxable. When you do retire, remember your bills never go away. That is having your cake and eat it too today, Ray's rules. So why don't we stand up and put both hands out? All right, and let's do the Macarena. SSN is tax, and probate. SS4 is no taxes due till we're profitable, and we're going to play by the IRS's rules, and we're going to go irs.gov, and we're going to download a 1244. That's the ultimate goal, to file that single filing tax return called an S Corp. If I gave you a check for $1 million, what would you do? You put it in your personal bank account. I call that stupid. You only keep $375. I would have said put it in the corporation and pay all the bills first, because then you have to pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, probably no tax. Is that how rich and famous people do it too? We look at the United States of America Incorporated. They got 50 corps called states. States got corps called cities. They planned the problem in your face, and you didn't pay attention too. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. They bankrupt the debt and stayed in business. You keep bringing the pain home and going boo-hoo-hoo. As long as you have no intent to do fraud, you can play the same game too. Step 9 today, Google bankruptcy. Why? Because blank's going to hit the fan again in your life. Life is a roller coaster of faith and persistence. The next time blank is a fan, is it SSN in your family, or is it court division or subsidiary? Plan the problem, but that's up to you. As we play, remember, if I add you to my credit system, you can get a mansion like that. It's one of the ones I obtained. Pretty simple to do. From there, I'll build you up to $1 million as long as you go to class and you don't fall on your and screw it up too. If you screw it up again, I'm going to close your case or charge you a fee. And that's just the way it is. So understand a corporation. Some of you paid an attorney, which would be stupid. CPA would be stupid, or an incorporated service, stupid again. Why? You didn't learn diddly squat and they're free from the Secretary of State. You pay a little filing fee. You didn't learn nothing. And from here, I learned they were free at 9.5. California's waived the fee till June of this year. The whole damn thing is free. So understand, you don't have to be a sheep or a duck. So let's show you a starter package. Here's a starter package for beginners. A corporation national average is 3,000. Don't know why. Rebuild the credit, rapid score. Articles also tax ID. Set up level 1 class live on Wednesday and Saturday with me personally live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, I'm going to give you $5,000 of credit back, cash credit. Normally, we charge you $2,000. But today, I want you to get a discount and get half price. See, I want you to get off your, you know what, let's go get it. $999 is the average person kind of wastes in a month. You scan, you pay a fee, or use Zelle during the broadcast. That's 5 times your money back to you guaranteed. No excuses. Reality is I'm your coach now. 90 days. The million in the making, that's basically 25,000 of credit. It's 49.99, $5,000. But again, today I'm discounting it to 24.99. You're getting 10 times your money back to you and the corporation. No excuses, guaranteed. Scan, you pay a fee, or use Zelle. 10 times your money back. There goes all your excuses. Reality is simple. I expedite this one all the time. But again, this is only during the broadcast. Beat your Dow, run your race, get the blank out of my way so I can rebuild your life. I like the goodies. I show some of the goodies I obtained. Is that okay with you? The mansions in the harbor, God's gift. The race boats, I say the Ray Reynolds University.com, and yachts, helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings too. Now I want you to change your driver's license today. Yes, I want you to have it remailed to a mailing address, P.O. Box. I want you to protect your privacy. I want you to stop the stuff you do. I want to repackage everything you do because I believe you do it wrong. I want it my way to get to million to billion. You look at your car today. Come on. You let that car dealership treat you like a sheep and a duck. They sweated you for 5 hours. You lost 5,000, got 9 inquiries. That piece of paper you gave them, you should have wrote down aloud 1 inquiry, took a damn picture. You allowed them to sell you on a mailing list. It's ridiculous. I mean, that to me is one of the stupidest things people can do. But again, that's up to you. See, to buy a car, it's my way. It is fleet price, tax ID division. That's right. I created all of this. God gave me one source to get what you need. It doesn't show up on personal credit reports. I don't need gap insurance. It's a corporate damn car. And you learn to become a certified CFO. See, here's the problem. You lose a house and a car. The creditor reverts that back to a 1099-C, and the IRS kicks your ass. That's with the tax bill. You see, you're a registered owner of a car. I'm sorry, I think that's stupid. You got 56 bloodsucker attorneys on TV. You got billboards everywhere. You can't watch social media unless they say, were you in an accident? Were you in the back seat or front seat? You like this check for $160,000? Let's get these bloodsuckers to get some money for you. Isn't that the crap we all see? Come on. In an accident, when they sue the registered owner, which is you. So just go quack, quack on the duck, on the sheep. But if it's a division, they get diddly squad. Plan the problem like I told you to. You shouldn't even have a car in your name, but that's up to you. Every property you ever get should be a division of a corporation. Who's going to slip and fall and sue and screw you up? Your paycheck should be an offset of your tax return. Again, this is what you get to do. Pretty simple. From there, Amazon didn't pay any tax on the first 10 billion a trillion. Why the hell would they pay tax? Why would they pay tax? They know how to play the game. They know how to win. All right, simple. They're doing what they're allowed to do. You use Twitter to buy. You buy the line of credit to buy Twitter in 24 hours. He's got a spaceship. The other two guys have spaceships too. You could learn to play, join the club if you want to win. But that's step 15 today. Carl here, he doesn't pay state and federal tax because he has a line of credit more than he brings into the billions. Walt Disney, your own Mickey Mouse. They're going to deduct taxes. It's a Newsweek. Wow. Quack, quack, quack. You see, they got $1 billion in the bank. They're supposed to pay tax. Instead, they wrote an IOU to themselves right here. I mean, Nike didn't pay tax. UPS, Federal, what the hell? None of them pay tax. Why the hell would they pay tax? Borrow money is not taxable. Leverage your money to more money. Run your race through a corporation or in conjunction. Do what I say, and I'll get you the $1 million. It's simple to do. From there, pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. See your paycheck. Don't they call that a taxable income? But then you pay the car payment, gas registration, insurance. Isn't that stupid? I mean, come on. Why the hell aren't you driving a company car? You can do it now, even if the corporation doesn't have any credit. Damn. You should jail no and write it all off. I drive company cars. Why don't you? Now I want you to get an SS4 today. Go to irs.gov, download the form, and you'll see banking and credit purposes. You see, it's public record. You never had to be a duck. You decide to follow like sheep. Mama, ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, they've been signing the SSN form so the baby can go in the stroller, the cars can go home because they bond the baby for $35 million apiece and print some more money. It's just the rules. So as we play the game, You buy a house, it's escrow, closed, homestead, trust. Oh, you have a house not in the trust? That's stupid. They sue you, they screw you. From there, you die, you're stuck in a probate, your family got diddly squat because you didn't plan the problem. You buy a house, you want to hire that contractor? Oh, goody. The contractor hires a subcontractor to stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. When they slip, fall, and cut corners, they sue you, screw you over. But my way, they get diddly squat. Why not? I want you to look up irrevocable trust. But that's what I want you to do. But it's up to you. You're a grown up, right? You already got the million to billion, right? You understand, right? 19, you got 6 more to go. I get people almost all the time, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. I tell them to knock off the crap. You can't play peekaboo with the IRS. You don't want to be Wesley Snipes that goes to prison and fined $5 million. That's called stupid. Okay? Again, you want to go IRS.gov, 656 433 A and B, get your butt back in the system where it belongs. All right, you understand something? That's basically step 20. Now, understand, I want you to all be an OPM, up to 70% discount. You don't pay a bill up to 90 days. You close escrow, get 200,000 left over. What do? Most people act like they're rich and piss it away and they're broke the next day. See, I want you to use Ray's rules, leveraging that to 15 million. I want you to borrow money is not taxable, and you better damn well put your line of defense together because that's step 21. That's called blackjack. See, your choice is simple to understand. That's the Ray Reynolds University in 2009. Why God wanted me to go to coma, die, and come back and do it all again in front of all of you? That's what I got to do. But what am I going to do? Go boo-hoo-hoo? You see, your choice is simple. There's only 22,000 square feet. Irvine Spectrum, one technology drive, located in 3 states, doing up to $1 million a day. We're going to get back to that and beat that goal too. So your goal is simple today. The blueprint, see it, believe it, go get it. And what did I do? I pulled out my books of credit cards. I took my closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in less than 6 weeks. I don't stay down, and from now on, neither do you. We're doing it my way. Got it? But that's up to you. 1,000 steps to millionaire, become the certified CFO. Repackaging every one of you. We got to get checkbook money because we can write all that too. Isn't that fun? That's only step 22. But if you don't have a corp that's 2 years, wait till next year or get one from inventory. They're $9.99 at the office or $2.99 through me. It's up to you. There's your Zell. As we do this, let's understand something. A corporation's a legal what? It gets credit because it's a legal person. And so do the divisions are legal people. So guess what? Under the corporate umbrella, we get to play. And I get you the tax ID because every tax ID gets your credit report, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. 9 divisions, that's $1 million, up to that. You say 5 million, I'll say 41. It's pretty simple to do. So the goal is, who's going to guarantee the car? The division of you, SSN or SS4? Is it in the corporation's name or the division name? Building, house, how you receive money to pay tax, you make a profit. Credit, you can daisy chain 113 different ways. You're going to look at your corporation today because if you see your name, be scared. They sue the corp, they sue you. Don't let it do anything with these become a management company. If you use your home address, please change it. If there's a lawsuit, they sue the corp, they sue you, you became a duck. The corporate umbrella, my way, divisions are the line of defense. Again, they're basically more private. They're not in your face. Division is simple. Paperwork we do, tax ID, 2,000 of history. And we do them for 1,000 each at the office. We build a corporate umbrella and we get the credit reports. And then from there, I charge $500 during the broadcast only each. All right, 3 for $1,500. Today you get 4 for $1,500. That's 2 divisions of you, 2 divisions to do business. It's an RW when you Zell and what you Zell for too. What are you willing to lose? Family? I never had one. All right, that sucked. But again, corporation, they sue you. Division makes sense to me. That's why I invented it. God gave me a vision to do, and I did it. You see, if we play chess today, we both lose pieces on both sides. But at the end of the day, I want us to get checkmate. I want us both to win. Is that okay if we do that again and again? We don't intend to do fraud. Refer people. As long as they pay in full, I'll build more credit, or I'll sell you 10%. There you go. You need to get hold of the accounting department and be assigned a specialist. 800-510-3338. See, I like the goodies. I got my first Lamborghini when I was 14 and a half. What did you get? I love Lamborghinis. Aren't they nice cars? They can fly. But again, reaching the dream, think to be the impossible. Raise rules, building corporations and divisions, and training people to be a certified CFO. The ultimate goal, making them a money-making machine. So keep in mind today, all right, credit lines. All right, we charge 10%, 100,000 literally is basically $10,000. A million is 100,000. It was nice having 10 people wire 100,000 a day. That was fun in 2009 and 2008 too. But again, 100,000 is 10, 50,000 is 5, 25,000 is 2,500. I have two people didn't pay their balances. Okay, so I have a 50,000. The balance they didn't pay is 1,500. 100,000, 25. If you sell that during this broadcast, they're yours. If not, then it's gone. And you don't get the chance again. Don't ask. It's fallout. From there, you have to Zelle. When you Zelle, you make me the recipient, Ray Reynolds, and you use my email address, ray@raisecredit.com. And then you put on the message what you Zelle for. And then you put code RW. That's how we know what you want. From there, if you let me rebuild your life, you can get a mansion like that too. But I have to show you the American dream. But I have to analyze you. The ultimate goal is to 7, 15, 90 working days, showing you how to get to the goal you're trying to reach anyway. From there, never have joint credit just in the way. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Corporation, you pay what? They're free in all 50 states. But again, division for real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. See, I've used Ray's rules to build my life again and again, and I give bonus cash credit to take away your excuses so you can finance the business and achieve the $1 million dream. Step 24, no more excuses. 750, if that's all you want from me, basically we're going to do one thing: rebuild it, analyze it, rapid rescore, Saturday class. All right, 750 is the goal. We charge $9.99 normally, and we give you $1,000 card back. During the broadcast, I discount half price to $4.99. You scan, you pay a fee. The credit line, as a bonus, it becomes $500 to match what you invested. From there, the starter package is simple. We rebuild the credit, rapid score, articles, losses, tax ID, set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. $2,000 discounted to $9.99 to take away all your excuses. Scan, pay a fee, or use Zelle, because Zelles are free. It's very simple. I'm your coach for 90 days. The million in the making is the one I expedite all the time. Discounted to $24.99 today. You scan, you pay a fee, or use Zelle. That's 10 times your money back. 10 times. No excuses. That is only offered during the broadcast with me. From there, RW, but what you Zelle for too. This corporation here with divisions is the way to do it. Your banks and grocery stores, bankrupt locations, and get tax write-offs. You watch cities and you watch the world do this in front of you. It's time you basically learn to stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and reprogram your brain into millionaire status. Start looking behind the curtain. Stay safe, stay strong, do your best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal. So if you need to be assigned to specialists, all right, you can call 800-510-3338. What I offer today is only good now. You have 10 minutes to Zelle. But if you don't, sorry, you're probably going to miss out the opportunity. I just want to repackage your life and be your coach for 3 to 6 months. All right, I'm the only one who does the workshops. You're stuck with me. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? I think it'd be fun. But again, do your best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.